Hey, boys and girls, it's Hyperdellic. Today, we're going to take a look at Marvel Legends series Emma Frost of the X-Men for ages 4 and up. That's me and you. Maybe. If you're under 4, you probably shouldn't be watching this without your parents. Trust me, Hyperdellic says some dumb things. Anyways, today, you're going to get the gift of video editing. I'm going to actually do some more video editing and make some cuts and stuff like that. That way, this looks a little bit more professional. You know what I'm saying? Professional. That's Hyperdelic all the way. I can't even say that without laughing. Let's take a look at this. I have passed on Emma many, many times. I just recently picked her up because she was on sale. And I think that it's not because she's not a fantastic looking sculpt. She is a fantastic looking sculpt. But I wasn't really knowledgeable of Emma Frost until recently. Did some background dig and stuff like that. I was like, oh, okay. I mean, apparently she's going to be a big part of the new 97 series. So she, and I mean, she's been in like almost every like other like, X-Men related grouping and comic, since, the mid 80s, I guess. So, I mean, she's a huge part of X-Men. The only part of X-Men that I remember her from was one of the movies where she was with Kevin Bacon. I don't even remember what his character's name was in that movie. It was so long ago. But yeah, and she turned into diamonds or whatever. Yeah, and that was a cool concept. And but I really like the fact that she's kind of like the new, caretaker of the X-Men. That's awesome. So there's the cover. I'll give you a nicer shot. That's pretty. I mean, Hasbro does a nice job at packaging. We know they do. Look at that. And come around. We'll see the Build-A-Figure stuff. This was, what was it? Chawd. Chawd. Chaw. Or Cha-oo. Ch- I don't know if that's a D or an O. I think it's a D. I think that last one's supposed to be a D. So I'm going to say Chawd. But I don't care. Because I'm not going to build him. Because I don't care who. Well, I kind of want Monet St. Croix, but I don't care who Corsair is, Kid Omega, or Chamber. I don't care. I don't care who. I'm sorry. Or Fang. I'm not, I'm not that big into those. I like the old 97 X-Men. That's kind of what I know. I'm not a comic book guy, but every now and again I will pick up a comic. I have been trying to read the old X-Men comics, but man, I've got so much stuff on my plate all the time. It's like to make time to do something like that is well, it'd be a blessing. All right. Well, oh, here's your bottom part too. If you want any of that. All right. And then without further ado, we're going to open up the box.
Do you want to build a snowman? Get it? Because Emma Frost? Come on, let's go and play. I never see you anymore. Come out the door. It's like you've gone away. We used to be best buddies, and now we're not. I wish you would tell me why. Do you want to build a snowman? It doesn't have to be a snowman. So wait. Okay, bye.
All right. So there's our Emma Frost. And we're going to come up closer a little bit. We'll just do a quick once over, taking a look at the paint apps, just the overall before we do detailed deep dive. I really like this cape. It's kind of cool. I mean, it's going to take up display space, but I think that it's a nice sculpt. It looks It looks very nice and even all the way around. I like that. And that's kind of cool. It comes off of the top. Take a little off the top. Now she is a little tricky to stand. Um, I think she's good. Maybe. The accessories. Well, here's the Build-A-Figure accessory. You get a leg of Odd, or whatever his name is. I don't know who he is. I may have seen him before in a comic, but I don't recall right off the top of my head. And then she also comes with these two hands. And that's it. Now, and some hair on her hand, apparently. That's weird. She's got hairy knuckles. And that's it. That's all she comes with. And that's her. All right. So let's take a closer look. Now, check that face out. That is kind of as stony, but I mean, she's sultry and mysterious. But she's also got blonde hair, so she's a party girl, right? I like that. That's very nice. I'm trying to see. It's a, it's like a blonde wash over a light, maybe yellow, probably white plastic. It would appear. Let me take a closer look with my eyes. I mean, yeah. I think it's white. It's white covered in a yellow paint, and it works because it gives her nice highlights. Looks frosty. So we're gonna move down, not to she doesn't really have much in way of cleavage, and that's okay. Um, she's showing off a lot of the chest area, but what I want to draw your attention to are these really nice little subtle details in the neck area. I mean, they could have just not done that. But it's not very it's a very gentle, like a gentle sculpt. That's it's nice. I like that detail. Like I said, I didn't pass on this figure because I didn't care about, the figure at all. Like I liked the look of the figure. It looked really good. I just couldn't justify spending money on a character that I didn't know, but now I do, and I'm kind of glad that I do. She's got a cool storyline going, and I'm very excited to see her in X-Men '97's continuance whenever it drops. Man, I thought it was gonna already be going. I think it's February maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I still haven't figured that one out. I should probably look it out. But it brings us down to her waist. Now there's like some nice little like detail on the what would that be? The corset maybe. There's like a little looks like a zipper or something. Um, and then she can articulate right in that area, and that's good. I mean, that's I like that. I I prefer it when you also get some waist articulation, but I mean, I guess I get it. It's one or the other, and I'll take it because it looks better. It doesn't break up the sculpt at all when she's articulated. Like you can do this, and it doesn't. You're not going to see a big um, gap or anything like that when you turn the waist, like some figures do. The Masters of the Universe classics, they have that a lot on the waists, and some of the older Marvel Legends has that, and it always irks me, especially like on like somebody like Spider-Man, where you want like better articulation. I like the newer articulation they have on Spider-Man, where it's like he's got an ab crunch, but he's got a bunch of other stuff going on too. It's fantastic. All right, so moving on down. Well, okay, so like let's talk about her arms. There is not a lot of arm movement, obviously, because this cape comes around and kind of stunts it. It can't go, and she's got the cape, so it's either if you want to try to. I mean, it looks like you might be able to hot water and separate it and take the cape off. But why would you want to? That's a fantastic looking cape. Just pose her in the right way and you'll be okay. Okay. But that will bring us down to her arm. Now, I didn't see a butterfly in there anyways. And I don't, I mean, it would be wasted on this, right? Because of that, uh, because of the cape coming around. So we'll come down. She's got hand articulation, or wrist articulation, I should say. Spins around, back and forth. Same thing on the other side. Over here, we've got a fist going. All right, fist, fist, and her arms bend to. I'm gonna say it looks a little bit better than 90 degrees. Like if we can get in there, it's 90 degrees plus question mark. All right, so come on, Emma. Let's see your yoga pose. Let's see her do the splits. Let's see if she can. I mean, it doesn't look like there's anything encumbering her. All right, so she can do the splits. And take a look at the crotch. Don't be pervy. Okay? Listen, this is just a natural part of your action figure. And if you want to see what the ball joints are, you can. And they gave her, see, okay, now, this is also not pervy, but I'm glad that they gave her a butt. Okay? Like some action figures don't get a butt. Masters of the Universe fans know what I'm talking about. There was that Tila that we got where it looked like she was wearing a diaper. I don't know what the heck that was, but I hear the new cartoon version is better. But back to Emma. So those legs, you saw the splits. She's got some really nice details. Like I like the belt. The belt has that the X-Men symbol, the red on there, some gold, very simple. It's a separate piece, so that's plastic too. You could probably remove it if you want to. I don't recommend it. And it looks like it sits in like some sort of an inlay spot. If you pull up on this a little bit, you can see the gap. Push it down. All right. And there's some details here and there. Right there on the legs, you see the seam going all the way down. Her, her leg can go this far forward, and it can go this far back. She can kick her butt as long as I get the cape out of the way. Come on, Hyperdellic. Jeez. How long have you been doing this now? Just a couple of months. All right. So, yeah, I'm pushing. But yeah, she can get it. And then, of course, she's got a double knee. You saw that. Foot articulation. She can go back that far. And that's neutral. And then she can go that far forward. So, I mean, not bad. You got some serious foot articulation with her. She's still a little hard to stand up. She really is. But yeah. she is an exquisite addition to my collection. I am actually I'm glad I'm adding her because I think she looks great. Like she really does. Like that face is amazing. Like it looks like a girl I'd have a crush on in high school. It kind of looks like my wife when she had long blonde hair. My wife has gone through many hair phases. Many hair phases. Most of them have all looked really cool. There have only been a couple of where I was like, well, you know. But my wife is always gorgeous. At least to me, she is. And you know what? That's the only thing that matters. And if you think that this figure is gorgeous, you should probably go out and get it. I'm an Amazon affiliate. I'm going to throw an Amazon affiliate link down there for Emma Frost, and it'll help out the channel if you want to buy it through that. I also have a Patreon down there, and hey, the least you could do is subscribe and hit the like button, right, Emma? Yes, yes, that's very right. I don't know how. I don't remember if she was like British or if she was like. I know I just sounded like Mrs. Doubtfire. I know that. Hello, hello, Koufax. Oh no. Well, I've lost my last viewer, I'm sure. Thanks a lot, guys. It's been nice. All right, kids. On the next one.